Today, we're about to hit some chest, some good old chest day, baby. First exercise, some good old school barbell bench press. 1, 2, 3. 10. Perfect. We're gonna keep the reps like around, let's go 10, 8, 8, 6, and maybe a good 1 to 3 repetition or something like that. I'm thinking around that scheme. So let's say anywhere between 10 to 3 reps. We're gonna go for another set for this. So I rested about a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I had to make sure I get another set in for a nice little warm up because we're gonna make big jumps. So that's the thing when you're making big jumps like that. You know, you wanna hit the lighter weight like a couple times, couple sets. So anywhere between 1 to 3 sets. Now, if I was doing my powerlifting program, I would have hit this for, I probably would have did 10, 5, 5, 1. So I would have did 4 sets before I even bumped up to a heavier weight. So, you know, it's a mixture between bodybuilding and some powerlifting in here. 3rd set. So I want to get anywhere between 6 to 8 with this. 2, 6, 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. Now with this, when you're using the bench press, when you're thinking about building muscle instead of strength and power, when you're trying to build muscle with the bench press, you actually want to push the weight or bar with the actual chest muscle, not necessarily the triceps. Are kind of worrying about a lot of drive, so you're not getting your full body into moving the weight, right? So you're trying to move the weight with the actual pectoral muscle. So that's the difference. There's no right or wrong way. It all depends on what you're trying to achieve at the moment. 4th set. Now we're going to go for 6 on this. Yep. Excelente. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 4-minute break and we're going to bump the weight up to something heavy. So 4-minute break so I can recover, and then we're going to do probably like a 2 by 3 and then a 1. We'll see, anywhere between 1 to 3 repetitions. I rested about 4 minutes and 15 seconds. By the time my bench press is going to be about 5 minutes, so I should feel nice and fresh. Let's go. 1 to 3 repetitions. 1 to 3. Power. Think power. Yep, yep. Lightweight. Yep. 2, 3. Whew. Had to add a little pause at the bottom. So once again, I'm going to rest for 3 minutes 30 seconds. So by the time I start, it'll be around 4 minutes 30 seconds. So yeah, I'm gonna bump the weight up a little bit. I'm gonna take this bad boy for a ride. So the 225, 35, 45, 245. I haven't hit this in a while. So we're gonna go for a single or maybe a double. Lock in. Lightweight. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. I'll keep it there. No need to go anymore. Just wanted to see if I could touch it and change the plan. So I only did 1 single. So what we're gonna do here is a cluster set. So I'm gonna do 1 rep, rest, then do another rep. So 2 sets of 1 rep. So that'd be a total of 3 sets of 1 rep. Yep. Perfect. Now I'm going to rest for 30 seconds and then we're going to do that again. So that's a great way to like fit in volume with like heavy weight, you know, do a weight that you know you can hit without a spotter that's pretty heavy. So actually I'm happy that I can bench press this, because I've been bench pressing really for aesthetics more than anything versus just like strength. So I'm happy that it's still here. So it just goes to show you the power of the mind, because everything is really all mental. Strength is mental. Strength is mental, right? Bodybuilding is mental too, but there's a lot of mind-muscle connection, which is mental. You know, when it comes to strength, like, what do people mean by strength, right? There's different things or categories of strength, right? So not everyone is strong enough to do a lot of volume, right? Not everybody is strong enough to do a maximum weight, right? So it's all in here. It's all in here. All right, one more set of this. All right, so what we did 10, 10, 8, 6. What else we did? We did 3. That's 5, and then we did 1, 1, 1. Perfect. So excellent. We did 8 sets. Now that's so funny, is that was my old powerlifting program. I would do 8 sets of bench press and probably even up to 10 with like back down sets after that, right? So that's perfect. And I have, my best, thickest chest ever. So, all right, guys, our second chest exercise, some good old school incline barbell chest press. We're gonna go for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Let me speak on this. So I get a lot of commenters who say, "Oh, it's better if, you don't lock out or fully extend." If you hear what I'm saying, I'm a mixture, right? So stopping here is cool, but that's pure bodybuilding. I'm not a pure bodybuilder, right? I have the physique. I love the physique of like a bodybuilder, but I base my physique more off of like an old school wrestler. It's like the 90s wrestling, like Booker T and Ultimate Warrior. And I don't want to say he was more leaner. Obviously he was on the stuff, but that's my thing, right? I want to be strong. I want to look good, but also be strong and be able to perform. So if you see football players, basketball players, they're not doing time and attention repetitions. That's cool for the look, but that's not going to help you perform. So that's why I can actually go into a boxing ring and actually box and look fluid, and people are confused and they don't understand how I'm able to move so fluidly with huge arms, chest, back, legs. They're like, I don't understand it. And it all comes from my system, the athletic artillery system, baby. Training system of putting all of these, different styles and methods of training together, right? Meshing them together. Not go too heavy. So we're going to go for 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, it's going to be a hard 8. One more. And I did shoulders on Sunday. Today is Monday, so had some chest, and I did shoulders Monday, and then on that Saturday I did at least 150 like push-ups and a bunch of inverted rows outside. So obviously your strength is going to be taxed a little bit. I'm actually surprised that I'm not taxed doing the barbell bench press, so I'm actually happy about that. Starting to feel that fatigue kick in a little bit. Keeping the weight the same. We're probably going to do an 8-8-6-6 scheme. 6 reps. 2, Alright guys, third chest exercise, incline dumbbell press. 5. So our scheme is going to be around like the 6 to 8 range. I would like to hit all 8. So, and the bench press, well, the bench incline is at a number 3, by the way. Second set. 3, 4. 2 more. 1 more. 8. This workout is definitely gonna put on that size, density, and mass for sure. Most of the workout is dominated by compound movements, which is barbell, dumbbell, right? Simple. If you want to put on that size, that strength, gotta hit the iron. No running away from it. That's third set. Perfect. And just make sure y'all find a weight that y'all can do between 6 to 8 repetitions, but the goal is to hit 8 repetitions for a total of 3 sets. Alright guys, fourth exercise, some flat dumbbell chest flies. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Come on. 2 more. 1 more. 12. And the goal here is to get 10 to 12 repetitions on our dumbbell. Second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 8, 9. 2 more. 2, 1 more. 1. Third set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more, come on. 1 more. 12, let's go. Fourth set. 2. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 1 more. Alright guys, our fifth exercise. I know it's a lot of chest exercise, but we're trying to gain mass here. We're trying to gain definition here. We're trying to gain separation here. We're trying to gain all of that stuff. But not that separation. Separation comes with like nutrition and cardio and all that stuff. But if you build enough dense, solid muscle, you'll have better separation once you strip down the body fat and drop a couple pounds. Nothing crazy. depending on if you're super overweight. Incline machine chest press. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. And make sure you lock out. 9, 10, 11. One more. 12. Now, if you want to go for a, I would say, purely bodybuilding standpoint, right? Don't lock out. Stop right here. Keep tension on the muscle. But for me, I want to be strong. I want to have performance behind this muscle. Remember, we're trying to average 12 reps on this, especially this one. Nothing crazy. We already did all the heavy work. Two more. 11. One more. Ooh, third set of our machine incline chest press. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Two more. Whew. One more. Now that was 10 total sets for upper chest. No excuses to why your upper chest can't grow with this specific workout. But this is kind of like the mini version of what I've been doing. So I would have did 5 sets on the incline, 5 sets on the incline barbell press, 5 sets, 4 to 5 sets on the incline dumbbell press. I definitely would have fought for the 5 sets, and then I probably would have did 3 to 4 sets depending on how I'm feeling of the dumbbell chest flies flat. And then here, definitely probably would have fought for the 4 sets. Right now I'm giving y'all the 3 sets version because not a lot of people can handle that type of volume. So remember, it's, catered to you guys, mostly for you guys to train, to follow along. And then at the end of this, I would hit some dips. So that's kind of like the makeup of my program, what I'm on right now, with being consistent on my own time for me, my specific program. But today I'm going to skip out on dips and I'm going to focus on my calves. So make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, comment, share this video. Shouts out to NoBull. Hold on, let me take these. Shouts out to NoBull for these sneakers and sending me these right here. Yeah, so these are strength training sneakers, so these are great definitely for leg day. So my leg days has been tremendous, by the way. And once you put these bad boys on, you come to train. And even for your just basic strength training days like pressing, it's the rubber sole for grip, so you really feel like locked in. And then if you bang on a machine or something like that with the toe, heel, anything like that, you don't feel anything. So which is definitely great for me, because of that injured heel. And for some reason, I keep hitting the back of that specific heel, not the right side. It's always the left side that I injured. But yeah, these are perfect for strength training sneakers, without a doubt. So, and then the great things about these is that it's a wide toe box, so you get to spread your feet out and actually use your toes. And these are good for some calf stuff too, especially when you break them in. They're a little bit hard in the beginning, but now I can see they're kind of softening up. So, all right, guys, yeah, peace.